welcome everyone to Student Voices, where we are explore the life and experience of students from different educational backgrounds. So today we are focusing on the unique features to at the Pesantren as the Islamic boarding schools. First, please welcome to our guests who have been living and studying at Pesantren, Wafi and Kafi. Assalamualaikum Wafi and Kafi. How are you both today? Wafi?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you. Nice to meet you in person. I'm a little bit nervous today, but I hope both of us can do well for podcast today.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Kafi?
I'm great. Thanks for asking, ma'am. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to share stories.
Okay. So we have some questions for you, for both of you. We can start from the basic questions. I want to know your understanding about the pesantren. Kafi, what do you think? Can you explain what pesantren is?
Pesantren means a lot to me. It's an Islamic boarding school that instills Islamic values in us. Besides that, it's a place where you can gain many experience and many life lessons. So I can say that Pesantren is more than simply a site of education. It is represent a complete educational philosophy that combines with academic, social and personal growth with religious teachings. Here we can also develop our critical life skills like self-control, time management, and interpersonal communication.
Right. So how about you, Wafi?
For me, Santren represents a rich Islamic education. They play an essential roles in preserving Islamic knowledge and principles, passing them to the next generation. Santren instill in students a strong sense of moral and ethical responsibility by emphasizing the values of discipline, humility, and service to others.
All right, so wonderful. And then Kafi and Wafi first. How do you experience in the boys sections?
My experience in boys section of the Santren shares many similarities with what Kafi described, especially in the structure of our education and emphasis on spirituality. However, boys section has its own dynamics, such as how we organize sports and other activities. We have more way to expand our skills and abilities outside of madrasa hours. For example, we actively play sports like football, basketball, even volleyball, and sometimes we engage in outdoor activities like jalan santai during holidays. But I must say that maybe the values and goals are, are, are the same as the girls section.
All right. And then how about you, Wafi? Would you say your experience similar to Wafi described, or are there differences?
My experience in the girls section is slightly different from that of boys. In the girls boarding school, we more emphasize on the cleanliness around the cottage. Our Mushrifa prioritized the cleanliness, leading us to win the Cleanest Pesantren Award at North Kalimantan province level during 2021 Santri Day competition. Additionally, female students tend to prefer indoor activities over outdoor ones.
All right. So that sounds like interesting learning experience. And then can you describe a typical day for you at pesantren, Kafi?
A typical day in my life at the Islamic boarding school often begin before dawns. At 4 a.m. we wake up to perform the tahajjud prayer. Afterward, if it's a sunnah fasting day Monday and Thursday, we have sahur followed by subuh and tahsin. At 6 a.m. until 7 a.m. we clean our dormitory. Next we prepare ourselves for madrasah. Before attending a morning roll call, we perform the duha prayer. Madrasah starts at 7 a.m. and continues until 3 p.m. We have lunch at 12:30. After madrasah, we perform asar prayer. After we perform asar prayer, we have pondok class until 5:30. Then we prepare ourselves for maghrib prayer and eat dinner. After we eat dinner, we perform the isha prayer and recite al. Before bedtime, we engage in a little bit murajaah.
Okay, thank you, Kafi. And then how about you, Wafi? Is your activity or routine similar to Kafi?
My day starts at 4:30 in the morning with the call to Tahajjud prayer, signaling the start of the day. After completing some morning prayers and completing hygiene routines in the morning, we gather for breakfast. After breakfast, we head to classroom for morning sessions of madrasah hours, which often includes mathematics, English, IPA, IPS, and other general studies. Lunch is served at around midday at 12:30. After lunch, we perform Asar prayers. It's maybe 12:15. Then, following after the Asar prayers, we maybe cottage picket at 16 o'clock. Then we have may additionally religious studies sessions, known as Pondok hours, which often include calligraphy, Arabic language, English, and Tahfiz, and other general studies. After that, we prepare ourselves for Maghrib prayers, following by dinner after Maghrib at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
After Isha prayers, we indulge ourselves in a brief for Roja for bedtime.
All right.
That's all.
So, what actually has been the most valuable aspect of your pesantren experience?
Valuable lessons that I have experienced is that Pesantren teach me things I have never learned before. It teaches me how to take care of myself, how to manage time, such as waking up earlier in the morning for tahajjud prayers and completing tasks on time. Additionally, I have learned how to solve problems independently and manage interpersonal communication to make new friends and collaborate effectively. The most importantly, I have gained a deeper understanding of my religion, learning the right Aqidah, and I know how to differentiate between good and bad. I feel so fortunate to be here.
All right. So, how about you, Rafi?
Pesantren has taught me a lot of things. The opportunity to immerse myself in a deeply enriching environment that fosters not only my academic and religious development, but also my personal and spirituality growth has been the most beneficial part of my pesantren experience. I've had the chance to truly examine the teaching of Islam, which had helped me better comprehend my faith and has deepened my relationship with Allah. Pesantrens also instill my life skills such as responsibility, time management, problem solving, and has contributed to shaping my personality for the better.
Okay. For the last questions, do either of you have any advice for someone who want to join in at pesantrens, Kafi?
The first thing is to prepare yourself and not perceive this place as a form of paying force. Pesantren is not as bad as you might think. It's a very enjoyable place where you can feel a sense of growth. I promise you will have an amazing journey here. So let's join us at Pesantren An-Nisa and Ar-Rifa'ie. Thank me later.
Okay. How about you, Wafi?
Maybe some people are scared to enter Pesantren because of rumors of separation with their parents. But trust me, sometimes we need to get out from our comfort zone to discover a beautiful thing. So I can say that Pesantren is a great place to find the happiness you see. Here is the place you can share your joy and sorrows. So join me in the Pesantren, and I hope we can be a good friends.
Okay, thank you, Kafi and Wafi, for your
Welcome.
sharing your insight and experiences. And so it is evidence that while differences of routines and activities, so the spirit of learning and community is strong at pesantren. Thank you very much, Kafi and Wafi, once again, and keep learning and also exploring. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.